Hi, Maxine here. How are you doing? Success coach for ambitious women who want to have a phenomenal professional life and a personal life that they love as well. And I am coming to you today with your weekly dose of Monday motivation. And today I want to talk about another topic, kind of following on from what I did last week, because actually that proved to be a bit of a hit. Last week I was talking about what to do when, not if, things go wrong with what you're working on. As ambitious women, we want great work, we want a great life, we want to have it all. I hear so many of my clients say, and a lot of the times we're trying to control that and things don't go according to plan. So I shared with you a powerful way to really kind of just keep reigniting your vision on a daily basis to kind of help you push through. But actually I wanted to kind of follow up on that this week. If you stick with me for this live, I'm going to show you what you actually do, because last week I talked about revisiting your vision daily, if you can, and that is important. But you can revisit your vision in the morning and by afternoon you're about to lose it. So there's things that you do beyond that, and today I'm going to talk about one of those. It's all around your words. Your words have significant power. So if you stick with me till the end of this live, I'm going to share with you basically three powerful ways that you can use your words to help you have it all, to help you create that incredible career that you're desiring, to help you create that incredible life that you so desire and you so deserve. So as usual, when you join, let me know you're here. Let me know in the comments what you're taking away, because actually what you're taking away could resonate with someone else and help them take it away too. So do that and share this message, because again, this is going to be a good one. I wasn't even planning on talking on this, but I got the download that somebody needs to hear this. So maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody in your friend circle, whatever. Share the love, share the message. So here goes. So what is it? What do you do when you are trying to kind of create something, whether that's that next big move at work, or you're trying to figure out how am I going to balance this with my life and it's not working out and things are going wrong. What do you do? Now, typically, a lot of people, they say certain things. I'm coming to my first point now. With your words, because your words have power. You have the power to create. I believe that you were fearfully and wonderfully made by a powerful creator. And you're made in his image. So what you say comes to pass. So the first thing, my first point really, is when things are going wrong, when things are not going according to plan, number one, don't agree with the situation with your words. How many times have you heard yourself or someone else, like let's say things going wrong, they're like, oh, silly me, or oh, I'm sick and tired of this, or what's another one that I hear, I'm struggling with this, or I am so confused, or oh, it's dumb me. Somebody said, oh, dumb me, in an email that she wrote to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, you have no idea the power of your words. So number one, when things are kind of going wrong, things are not quite working out, this is going to happen. It's not a case of if, it's when it's going to happen. When things are going wrong, don't agree with the situation with your words, however tempting it may be. And actually a lot of this is kind of even subconscious. Sometimes even I know this, I catch myself before I say certain things, because it's so automatic to just react like, oh, I'm so confused, or I'm so worried, or I'm so struggling, or I'm sick and tired. So catch yourself. When things are going wrong, just be careful of what comes out of your mouth. And I want to give you an experiment just to see, just how rampant this is, with everybody. Just listen out for what people are saying about themselves, like any kind of silly me comments. Just check in one day or maybe across this week. Just listen to what are people saying about themselves and what are you saying about yourself. Catch yourself in what you're saying, because actually when you start watching, you'll see far too often ambitious women like us who are really going for it destroy what we're going for with what comes out of our mouth. So I want you to kind of guard that, because literally you have the power to create life or death with what comes out of here. So watch carefully, especially when you're going through difficult times, what is coming through here, because it has such power to either help you get through, push through whatever you're going through, or to literally just keep digging and digging and digging and just give up on whatever it is you're trying to create. So that's number one. Don't agree with the situation when it hits the fan. Don't, because your words are so powerful. You are so powerful, and what you say comes into existence. So number two, this one. So what do you do, with your words, again, when things are not going according to plan? Number two, take personal responsibility and take whatever lesson you're meant to take from that. And I'm going to give you an example that kind of summarizes all my 3 points when I get done, to help you see how it all fits together. So number 1, don't kind of agree with the situation when it's all going wrong. Number 2, take personal responsibility. A lot of the time it can be tempting when things are not going right to say, oh, it's that person's fault, or it's this person's fault, or this person did this. If they hadn't have said this, then this wouldn't have happened. And all of that may well be true. All of it may well be true. But ask yourself the honest question, what part did I have to play with bringing this about? You know, what part, however small, however subtle, you know, what part did I have to play to bring this upon myself? And literally, the whole point of this question is not to kind of beat yourself up or feel bad. It's just to kind of learn whatever lesson you're meant to learn from this experience and then move on. Because typically, no, always, not even typically, when things are happening, it's happening for you and not to you. And it's happening for you to get whatever message, to get whatever learning, so that you can take that and then move on to whatever it is that you're working towards, that greater life, that greater future that you're desiring. So all of the stuff you're going through, it's just really lessons. So until you get that lesson, it's going to keep happening in some way, shape, or form to kind of have you get that lesson. So if you're looking to kind of break through, as a woman looking to break through to that next level in your career, break through to that next level in your family life, your personal life, things are going to happen for you to kind of get through to that next level. You're not going to be at that next level the same person you are right now. And the way that you kind of become that next level you is through trials, through things that go on. So the quicker you can learn that lesson that you're meant to learn from that experience, the better. You take that lesson, you move up. So ask yourself, you know, what is it? What did I do to contribute to this? What is there to learn in here? And literally own it. So use your words only. Say, okay, I get that this is the case. And you move on to my 3rd point, which is to keep the faith and to actually to speak to things as they should be. So rather than being like the person who says, oh, silly me, or I'm sick and tired, or whatever it is about the situation, what is the best possible outcome that could come out of this? What is the best possible outcome? And you speak that. Regardless of how ridiculous it sounds, speak that. Because like I said, you have been so fearfully and wonderfully made. You are so powerful. When you speak, things happen when the right steps are taken. So use your words, use that power to work for you rather than against you. So what is the best possible outcome? And begin to speak that, and begin to speak that. And it's so funny, you might be speaking that and thinking, oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. I don't believe this. But you speak it, and there's some power in your subconscious mind, hearing your own voice speak something, that you speak it often enough, you start to believe it. And you start to believe it, and you start taking actions in line with that, and guess what? You start creating it. I'll give you an example that kind of ties these 3 things up before I've got to run to a meeting, so hopefully I'll be quick. So I'll give you an example that ties up these 3 points. So when things are going wrong, you know, you've got to do, don't agree with it, learn the lesson, speak what you want into existence. So on this very page, and you can go and look for this video, I believe it was 19th of January. Yes, 19th of January, I was in Vietnam. I did a video called Hello from Vietnam. Go check out that video. In that video, I was talking about my vision and what I'd like to create in my life in 2018. And it was a huge thing where I talked about lots of things, but specifically, financially, I talked about 10x in my business and doing that in a way that I'm not working harder, but smarter, working less so I can actually spend more time with my family. Now, I said that with such confidence. I revisited that vision, that part of that vision, and so much more, almost every single day, pretty much every single day. But I'll tell you what was going on at the time of that vision. I had recently made an investment, a massive investment, and was losing literally thousands of dollars on this investment. And like, so many crazy things were going on financially that, quite frankly, I didn't care for. And I was like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? But I did exactly what I'm telling you to do. Number 1, I didn't agree with the situation with my words. I didn't say like, oh my gosh, I'm so sick and tired of this. Like, oh my God, all my money is going to go down the path. I didn't agree with it, with my words. Number 2, I looked at the situation and said, okay, what part did I play in this? What lesson can I learn from this? Guess what? With the investment I made, even though it's a good one, I could have done more due diligence. I could have sought more counsel. I could have got more help with certain things. So I learned that lesson. And number 3, you speak the future that you want to see into existence. So at that point, I just started the year. I was figuring out, okay, I'm going to change directions and mainly focus. I've been coaching so many different people. I knew I was going to kind of niche right down and focus on just ambitious women who want to grow their career, grow their family, help them thrive. Focus mainly on that. So I didn't really know how things were going to pan out business-wise, but I knew, looking at my situation, that with all of this kind of financial stuff going on with my investments, I want to make so much money that I don't even worry about this. I can actually focus on the women that I'm working with and serve them at a higher level. So I was like, you know what, 10 times the income, that will make it not an issue. And at that point, I didn't know exactly how that was going to come into being, but I began to speak it. And nothing, I didn't allow any thought or any word that didn't line up to that to come anywhere near me. And that's what I continued to speak. Even when it made no sense at that point, I spoke it, I wrote it, to the point where I believed it. And actually just halfway gone, just a little bit over halfway through the year, I'm just a little bit over halfway through that plan. So there is such power in your words. Choose them wisely. Don't agree with your situation. You're not silly, you dumb, you sick and tired. Stop using those words. Watch yourself for a week, watch others for a week, and just see how often this happens. People speak life, people speak death over their situation with careless words, even joking words. Don't joke about anything you don't want to see. Really don't. Number 2, learn your lesson. Whatever lesson you're meant to learn from your situation, nothing's just happening for you to be punished or whatever. It's for you to learn, to break through to that next level. And number 3, what is the best possible future you could envision? Begin to speak that, begin to speak that, begin to speak that over and over again. Even if it feels ridiculous, even if you don't believe it, speak it till you believe it. And guess what? With the right actions, you will see it. I really pray that and I really believe that for you. So please go ahead, share this message. If there's anything at all that resonates with you or you need help with it, write to me in the comments or send me an inbox message. We can jump on a call if you need help with any of this and see if I can help you bust through to that next level. What you are going through right now is really preparation for your next level. So embrace it, learn the lessons, and speak life over that situation. And I look forward to celebrating your breakthrough on this. Take care. Have an amazing week. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.